How do I tell my nervous system? How do I tell my nervous system I'm not being hunted for sport, when some of my earliest memories are of my brown grandmother warning me to stay close because I tan too brown? And thus that made me a target to the men who like to take little girls like me because they think no one will look for them. When realizing as an adult, she was aware and warning me about the reality that is why we have movements like the missing and murdered Indigenous women and the Red Hand Project. And that was why she was always warning me against tanning and looking like a dark one. When now later in adulthood, after working to learn how to love my skin and raise awareness about these things and advocating for the humanity of not just those like me, but all who just want to exist without being hunted by their governments, by their neighbors, by their communities, when knowing all the mechanisms put in place to undo that harm and to protect the most vulnerable in this God's forsaken system are now in the hands of the people my brown grandmother warned me about all those years ago. When I wake up every day to see the men my brown grandmother warned me about hunting down people who look like me, who look like her, who look like my sons, how do I tell my nervous system I'm not being hunted for sport?